What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and today I'm at Locals with my boy Josh, who just got first place playing what deck, my friend?
I decided to play pure Sanke-Eyes because the Fire King deck is lame. Small monsters turning into big monsters with Lynx is just a lot cooler. So I like this version a little bit more.
I like it. Shout out to our boy Ernest for letting us cop this. We're stealing it, by the way. Thanks, Ernest. It's forever Josh's mat now.
Still waiting for Ernest to learn the lines, but unfortunately, maybe next time.
You gotta roast Ernest right now? He's right behind you, bro.
I'll let him live his life.
Let him live his life for now?
Yeah, he's alright.
Fair
he's
enough.
doing a lot better.
Oh yeah, Snake-Eye deck pro. Let's see it, baby. Let's see it.
Obviously, the monsters you just kind of put in Sanke-Eyes. I like 2 Oak. I know you only need 1 technically, but the follow-up is nice. You'll run out of names fast, depending on what happens in the grind game. So I just like having a second one. It's also nice because you have, if you draw them, you can summon from hand and all. But having the second one to be able to summon this part of some combos in deck is just nice. So I just want more Sanke-Eye names. But it doesn't do anything by itself, so that's like things like.
That's true. 2
Poplar because you kind of just need 2. I play Birch. Birch is cool because it makes the Ash plus Bonfire plus nothing else. Heat Soul without needing an extender going in a different way. So it does come up in either one. And it's just a good extender if they like can't.
He's just special summons, right?
It's special summons if you control fire, and then unlike these ones, either during your turn you send them another card to summon a Sanke-Eye. This is during your opponent's turn. You can summon Sanke-Eye.
Oh.
But that part doesn't come up much, but I'm sure it could in certain game states. But I figured I'd just play the one either way. 2 Flamebird because
You can't tell me that's not the new Block Dragon.
this is basically Block Dragon, except
It's way better. You search it though in engine.
it's weird because it's like, yeah, Block Dragon would be better if it had an Archetype, but this one doesn't Archetype, so this is like pretty broken and probably will get banned one
Alright,
day.
don't lie. Pretty broken or very broken?
It's very broken.
Alright,
I think limiting is fine because then you can't use the fill spell to put in the spell trap to play on Nib.
Oh yeah.
So at least there's like that, so you can't end on it. But this card probably will eventually get banned.
That card is the problem for sure on the end board.
Or at least get hit and limited or something.
Yeah, I think it'll be limited first and banned eventually.
I
But
don't think it's gonna get hit until after that.
it'll be a while, so that's at least good. Then we play 3 Wick. In this version, you have so many ways to put stuff in spell and trap and like remove stuff that you want to just actually hard draw this even if you don't want it. So you gotta just maximize on it.
free extenders.
So it allows you to have the double synchro, Baron Formula IP and all that, and Flamebird. So you want to open this plus Ash, and you can just do that.
It's crazy.
Then we play the Jet Synchron to facilitate the synchro stuff.
Shout out to the CR.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Love my boy Jet Synchron.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Hawk's banned, but at least we still get to play this card. I choose to play the 1 carry card because it's just good on the crackback against certain decks like Voiceless, where if they negate, you can just get rid of it. Then their target protection is gone. So you have a little bit more main deck outs for Voiceless because that's like kind of popular locals.
Yeah, it's a scary deck.
I think this one's like okay. It's not really great into Fire Kings, but it's very good into pure Sanke-Eyes.
It's good against all the rogue decks
Yeah,
though.
it's also good against rogue decks.
Hella good.
I figured I'd just play the 1. Then hand traps 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, Imperm, 2 Nib.
I feel poverty, bro.
11 hand traps, and this is another going second card.
Oh god, yeah.
This is like fine. I just want to max out on this because there's a lot of Voiceless. And I just don't like Droll. Because in this version, if you Droll them, you kind of have to do in the first action. And then you don't get your Flamberg add-backs, which is like, or your searches. So you lose a lot of follow-up. And I think if you just have the follow-up, you're better off anyway than Droll. I don't think Droll is that good.
Yeah, I agree. Don't play
Like
Droll.
first action Bonfire is really good, but first action like anything else is
Yeah,
worse for you.
Ash.
It's worse
like,
for you
oh,
in my
crap.
opinion on the card card.
Yeah.
So I chose to play the field spell because it's part of the combo in this line. Original, and then I chose to play this one too. This is another.
That card's
out
MVP,
stuff.
bro.
This card's pretty cool.
I like it.
You can cycle this want it, so it's just like another way to out stuff, put stuff in spell and trap zone to use Flamebird. So figured I'd play the 1. So you have the 3 targets. So if you're hard draw on one of these, you have another search target. If you hard draw both of them, you're like fine either way probably. 3 want it.
The poster's insane.
Poster. This card is really broken when you open it. Just getting that additional draw. Because it's like even if they draw you, you like if you draw Ash, you like Ash. They draw you, you chain this search, and then you just have so much follow up with these.
Yeah,
that
with
it's
everything
just,
sitting in
you
the
have
grave.
these for a search to put back or to draw. You still have the Flamebird to get 2 more things from on their turn. You still have like infinite bodies. It's just so much
Yeah.
that it's just like having like this and career card on the crackback into any of those decks. You're just they just can't kill you. Is like the problem.
Too far behind.
It's just
man.
they're so far behind. 3 Bonfire.
That card's crazy.
This card's pretty broken.
Fire format, welcome boys.
Yeah. Really good card. Monster Reborn, 1 for 1. as the sort of extenders. These are really good. This is really good on the crackback too. Just like if you have a Flimmer in your hand, just being able to immediately put in a million bodies or get another way to get Formula Sync Jet Synchron, so you can start getting lines to get Baron stuff.
Monster Board on Promethean Princess is broken.
Monster
too.
Board on Promethean.
It's game over right there.
Yeah, this card is really good.
Yeah.
Call by, so we can at least attempt to avoid Shifter. It's also really good because I'm not playing the Fire King stuff, so there's always something I at least want to hit. Where if they're call buying like Snake-Eyes stuff, it makes them be able to do less. Whereas mine is just purely hitting like their Karen or Drenix, so it's like a little bit nice. But this is a really good card either way. 2 talents and 2 cosmics. I feel like the Spellfill in the mirror is pretty broken because they can summon your stuff. So when you summon and you pop up with that can be something, just take your Poplar or stuff like that, or take your Flameberg. It makes it a little bit awkward, so I want it back removal. Also for the voiceless deck, just being able to hit that continuous one. I didn't want to play Nightmare Phoenix, so I wanted to main these. It's just really good to Fire King and Snake-Eyes too.
Good against Rogue, good against all the good decks.
So like
too.
especially at locals, like Caldic's really good. Even at regional, Caldic is really good. Because Labyrinth stuff is so popular. If you win the die roll, it's still like really good. Especially against Snake-Eyes, where popping the bodies early does a lot.
Yeah.
Then for extra, this card that's the most broken Link 1 currently. Not Kagari, but this.
Nakagari, yo.
Yeah, SP, IP, Sunlight Wolf, Dark, Kita, Princess, Other Princess, Third Princess, the fourth and final princess in our queen.
Look at all the princesses, bro.
Our 5th princess. Access code, then you play these 3 synchros.
Yo, those 3 cards are the problem.
It's cool because even if they like get rid of your Flameberg, you can't get the Flameberg, you can still like do these into Baron, which is kind of neat. And you play around here probably really well because you'll have like this formula Flameberg, and then you'll Flameberg up the IP. And I don't believe you can super poly anything relevant. I mean, you should probably these,
but it's just like.
But then you still get the Baron, and you still get the follow up, and they've lost 2 cards, so you're like, who cares?
They can also super poly the Baron and Appaloosa.
Well, you would never have that.
Yeah, we won't have both.
Like, if I'm scared of super poly, I wouldn't go
Appaloosa.
IP that, or I'd Baron negate, then use this to make the Appaloosa. Then you'd have bodies. And then you get a Link Rebo Protect with the tributing like a pop with the Flameberg.
Yeah, then they
can
can
so like you can play around Super Poly pretty well if you choose to. Which the other thing I like about this deck. Whereas the other deck when you end on like Well plus whatever it is they end on, you can Super Poly. Your Well's gone now. It's just awkward.
Yeah.
Especially if there's something like Mud Dragon and stuff. So I like this a lot more. It's Super Poly. Then for side deck we have Thrust and then just Thrust targets. Evenly. 1 Soul Release, and Dusters. Just
some god cards.
Yeah, you just kind of side these in against Fire King. Just have 4 of these. Duster's really good. Another Cosmic. This is really good against a voiceless deck, and just having a body for original or Dio Bellstar. So I still like these cards a lot. 2 Droll. I really don't like this card, and I just want to cut it. The 3rd Nib. This card is an FTK against everything as far as you go first.
Yeah, because
they don't have the Ash Blossom.
Everything.
If they choose to play, you'll have literally 13 cards in hand, and then
then they're dying.
If they don't kill you, you win the game. And if you play like Nib plus Valor, there's nothing they can really do to avoid Nib Valor. So like if you share right against Snake-Eyes Ash first action, like they just have to stop.
Yeah.
And even against like Voiceless, it's really good. So
deck is nice, Josh.
This card is really
nice.
Good. It's also really good going second because if they have like Sunlight Wolf or if they have the level 1 Ponix, they have to add it, so you just activate it, you get the 1 draw for Ponix, and then if they trigger Flameberg summon, you'll get more draws. So even going second, it's like enough start at worst. But
it's always good.
It's really good.
Hell yeah. Any shoutouts you want to give?
Shoutouts to Justin. I keep telling him Unchained is good. We won't play it. Shoutouts to Corpus Christi and Sean. They did a box tournament. Pretty nice. Yeah. Shout out to Corpus Christi.
Hell yeah. And no shout outs to Ernest.
Not shout outs to Ernest. He's going to YCS and we've been training, but he still can't win a locals, so
let him know, Josh.
he just doesn't have it in him.
Let him know, Danny. Alright, well congratulations on getting first, Josh, and thanks for deck profile.